Well, sometimes God will say no, and we'll have to struggle through either working with that same coworker or living with that same family member. And so it's more of managing expectations. And then sometimes, like I talk about in chapter 5, God will just say, get rid of it, and we get to move on. And maybe we move out of state, or you no longer live by that neighbor who's hurt you. Or, because I know I have a lot of friends, sadly enough, who, because of living situations when they were younger, either family members or neighbors abused them, and not just physical abuse, but, spiritual, emotional, and even sexual. And so it's amazing how God will either take you out of the situation or he'll give you the strength to endure. But either way, there's grace for the moment. And so, we can't just say, well, tomorrow, God, I'm going to need grace for this. It's just living in today and saying, okay, 70 times 7, I might not agree with what they're doing. And maybe forgiveness means putting someone in jail, but God gives us the grace and the strength in that moment to reset our expectations. And sometimes that process can be super long and painful, but it's worth it. And like you said, it's biblical, and trusting God with the outcome, and not, trying to control it, because you have no idea how it's going to turn out. But ultimately for good, at least for you and God. But sometimes he does bring reconciliation.